my car?
Right there is good. We'll move from there.
So I decided to go with zombies because I've never done a horror movie before. I actually don't really even like horror movies that much. But I love the process of making a horror movie. I love how the makeup is. I love the amount of extras that are involved. An opportunity for me to work out of my comfort zone.
Honestly, as soon as I learned that there were zombies involved, I was definitely in. And then, spoiler alert, as soon as I knew that I was going to become a zombie, I was even more excited about it.
Yeah, zombies.
Necroplanet had a huge involvement in this project. Because of them, we got makeup, we had makeup artists, we had all these extra people who did this on a regular basis. They could just jump out there and jump right into it. And really, because of Necroplanet, this film actually happened.
Yeah, it was a really long day. It was back to back. Like, once I was done with somebody, I maybe got a short break, and then like went straight into somebody else's face, and then on to the next one. So it was kind of a non-stop day.
It took about an hour. I've been through makeup before, so it didn't bother me. I kind of like having a mask on like that. So
We wanted his eye, one eye missing. I covered it up using a prosthetic piece. You have to do hands and arms if they're exposed. You don't necessarily have to paint them to like match the skin tone that you're going for, but you definitely have to make sure that they're, you know, dirty and grotesque looking, and like he's been digging in, you know, flesh or the dirt or something along those lines.
it took me back to my days in film production. I used to work in the art department on film and television commercials back in the late 90s. Really enjoyed being on set again. It felt like home, but this time I was in front of the camera, not constantly worried about being productive. So.
Eat Organic, Scene B, 52, take one.
And, oh, well, guys, gotta say action.
Yeah, sorry.
My character is actually named Wesley, and he is a simple farm boy, and he works with a simple farm girl named Buttercup. And she would give me chores, and then I would say, "as you wish" to her, which she secretly finds out later on means "I love you."
So when did the zombies come into play?
Oh, that's it. You mean that film? My character's name is Logan. Bit of a typecast there. We're sitting around, we're watching the news, we hear about the zombie holocaust coming on, and the first thing you think is, oh, it's a joke, it's Halloween time. Surely that's not real, but you know what? It is real. They're coming for your soul. Anyhow, so my girlfriend gets turned into a zombie. I do what any loving boyfriend would do in that particular incident. I leave her and I run for the car. It ain't worth it.
Dan is really fun and really energetic, and it made things pretty easy to work with.
Hey, Logan.
Yeah.
At some point, do you think we should start eating healthier?
What, you mean like organic and stuff?
Yeah, something like that.
Whatever.
So the preparation for Eat Organic was very intense. We worked a lot with the script. We went to the location again and again and again to make sure that everything made sense, that Dustin could get the shots that he wanted, that I could get the blocking that I needed to get for the choreography. Trying to weave in drone shots and extras and all the technical aspects that we wanted to achieve.
I think we need to do this.
With using a red camera and all this really intense stuff, we really couldn't have gotten away with doing any less.
There's no unimportant zombie. It's thick to thick, and we want to sell that atmosphere.
The director's tone is a very big part of fight direction. Whether you want it to be slapstick or silly like Three Stooges, or you want it to be really dramatic and serious, as a fight director, you are second to the director. So the director's vision, he lays out his plan or his hope and aspiration for the film, and you try to support that with keeping that tone in line with that story that he wants to tell, or she. Small time productions, you do everything. Large productions, you have a very narrow role. You do your thing and then leave. So we're somewhere in between there, when to take on responsibilities, but we really work together to create the illusion. Basically messing with depth perception. You have somebody in the foreground, you have a fist, object, or something going past, and then you have a reaction. So as that reaction happens, you sell the illusion of violence. And that is a heavily coordinated thing between everyone you can imagine that works on the film.
Surprisingly enough, my scene went by lickety-split. We went to the bashing done, moving on. Everyone took a break so that we could let the glue set on my head. Boom, boom, done. I fell on my face about 2 or 3 times. First time fine, second time all right, third time I just beefed it into the ground, and so everyone loved it. We went with it, good stuff. During the film, Dustin was reputed to have said several times, just one more take, guys, one more take, continuity. We're just one more take. I just want to see how that one looks, just in case, so I have things to compare to. So just one more take. 15 takes later. All right, we're good. We'll move on.
Everyone rags on Dustin for the one more thing, but every time he says one more, I love it. Because it means that we're getting another angle, another safety, and just in case that punch didn't quite connect, we have a different angle, and a different angle, and a different angle. So every time he says one more, I throw a little party.
Okay, so what we want to try and do is fill the background as much as we can. So we can see how fucked he really is.
Is that a technical term?
Yeah. If you read a filmmaking book, it's...
Basically, everything we do not only affects us, but everyone around us. If I smoke, it affects the person next to me. The overall message of the film, in my mind, is that even if you're doing right, people around you doing wrong still affect you, and ultimately can be your demise. It's not just about eating properly. That actually has almost nothing to do with the project overall. We're not trying to tell people you need to start eating organic or you need to stop eating fast food, but just to kind of open people's mind and open people's eyes to the idea that everyone around you, no matter what they're doing, is going to be affecting you too. So that's kind of hinted in there somewhere. After people get past the blood and the awesome music and soundtrack and everything else, they'll hopefully catch that too.